During the Troubles, East Tyrone had been hostile territory for the British Crown forces. For the last 5 years of his young life, volunteer Seamus Woods played a most prominent role. The second youngest of 8 children, he grew up in the townland of Limehill, about a mile or so outside the village of Pomeroy. It was at the age of 18 that Seamus Woods joined the Irish Republican Army. He had been deeply affected by the deaths of the hunger strikers of 1981. Among them, Martin Herson, from neighboring Kappa, and by the deaths of the Loughgall martyrs, several of whom were his close comrades. On July 7, 1988, he was engaged in a mortar and gun attack on the Pomeroy RUC barracks. Seamus Woods had taken responsibility for carrying out one of the most dangerous aspects of the operation, driving the mortars, which were positioned on the back of a tractor, to within yards of the heavily fortified barracks. He was killed while preparing for the attack when a mortar prematurely exploded. Volunteer Seamus Woods was the first volunteer to be buried in the Republican plot in Pomeroy.
When the days are cold and lonely, and the nights are long, and the memory of your face will always linger on. When children ask Daddy, who's in that grave? Was he a soldier, or was he a slave? Did he die in a battle, or in a bold attack? Did he die like a soldier? Was he shot in the back? I can only turn around to them and answer as best I could. This soldier died for Ireland's cause, and his name is Seamus Woods. 'Twas on a summer's evening, on the 7th of July, the volunteers had planned to blow the barracks in Pomeroy, but cruel fate took its hand, as only is God's will, and Seamus died by that tractor side on the edge of a Pomeroy hill. God only knows the sorrow that filled that little town, and the news that Seamus Woods was dead had quickly spread around. We come here to the graveside of a gallant soldier down, and we stand and say our prayers to him, or his body in the ground. So take a good look, children, for this gallant soldier lies. Be not afraid to speak of him or hold his name on high. For even in our victory, a cruel price was paid. With soldiers here like Seamus woods, who in the ground